that can catch us off guard, and already we have been welcomed to that in game 1 alone. The Carmilla. Let's see. Carmilla is going to be on Kenji, and it is rocking an Avarice. I think we've seen this before.
Yeah, Avarice get those items really quickly. Going up against a lineup that has the Harith, Angela, and the Popolin Koopa might be a difficult time, especially come the objective takes here. But then if Kenji can just position himself well enough, maybe wait for his opportunity, just wait on the sides, and then you go for the slightly late response to surprise Execration, that could be the recipe here for Kenji's success in this game.
Now, looking at the rotations, oh my god, Execration, they are so eager to check in on where and what Hajizi is going for. We're almost a minute in, and Hajizi hasn't even made a decision whether it's purple or orange. And here we see Hayes just protecting. This is Hayes leashing the best he could. He's going 2v1, man. It's Popol and Koopa versus Jawhead. Actually, it's a 2v2. Now, in mid, behind the turret, Hajizi's looking low. Etomax throws out one love waves. He's the one who's going to pay the price. Kurtizi gonna chow. Oh! He finds him.
Finds him indeed, and Hajizi, bad start for him. Yeah, he didn't get taken out, but he hasn't gotten any of his buffs yet, man. 802 gold already here for this last lot, 718 for the Granger, who has no buffs. Because of the aggressive play of Itomaxi, yeah, he went down, but then you got to disrupt. And look at this is Execration's play. We're just going to keep invading and trying to stop Hajizi here.
And this is an interesting interaction up top between Carmilla and oh, hold up. What?
Solin.
KillVJ stole the purple.
No purple buff here for the Granger.
Oh, tough. I was going to say, the interaction between Renzio and Kenji here.
Yeah.
I love how Carmilla, having quite the kit used to harass even a Benedetta who would regret. Hold up. Ejector onto one. Etomax is in trouble. Etomax still alive. Throws out a love waves. And they are going to be gauging this real world manipulation set up by Kurtizi. That's going to be Hajizi taking out the turtle. That's one buff plus one kill. Etomax finally goes.
Yeah, another one, another kill onto Itomax. Great response there by Omega not giving up on the play. I think that was very crucial. The fact that Kenji was able to force back Renjo's Benedetta, who was not able to help out of that turtle fight. I think Kenji just amped up the aggression, forced him back. That wasn't necessarily an easy turtle, but then it was made much easier by the fact that Benedetta wasn't there. And good for Omega to decide to, you know, commit on that play. Despite the fact knowing that Hajizi is behind, they went for the idea more of Hajizi needs something here. We gotta give him a buff steal, a buff win, so they go for the turtle. Great play by Omega.
Yep, down bottom, Hayes really deep behind the first tier turret. That's gonna force Keller to go home. I think this does give Execration some knowledge, Reptar. Their strike. It's on cooldown. Kenji up top going 1v1 with Renzio, and it's now his turn to be on the defensive. Real world manipulation. Chakno gonna take a few pumps here, and there you go. Oh, Hajizi! Point blank! Death Sonata! That's gonna be one, and yeah. That's going to be Chakno surviving, and Etomax as well.
Yeah, Itomax able to get out just in the nick of time with the hard guard. Really close there. Good thing he was able to pop that off in time. But now, despite the bad start, another buff stolen though by KillVJ. Still a rough start here for Hajizi. It can honestly be worse. This is like the best case scenario in a worst case scenario type of thing for Hajizi.
A little confusing, Reptar, but I'll allow it.
Yeah, it's a bad environment, but he's making it work.
Yes.
There we go.
At least he's not also dying.
Yeah.
It could have been worse, all right? So this is great space by Omega. The way that they understand that KillVJ is in, how do we say, in a mood wherein he's taking what's not necessarily his.
Yeah.
It's just another way of saying he's stealing buffs.
Yeah.
They know that they have to move around. They understand that KillVJ is very aggressive this time. Hajizi, you gotta find something else. And I'm glad to say that it's gonna be either a hero, Chakno here, gonna be the recipient of one. Too late for the hard guard. Instead, it's gonna be onto Renzio. No, that's 3 for 1. That's 3 for none. There I say, Kelra gonna get out of here. Misses the flame shot, and Omega is happy to take this with impunity. Kenji,
He's good.
He's fine. We're good. Wow, Omega with the comeback.
Yeah, the burst. Omega, what I like about this is they know and understand the strength of their lineup, which is come the objective fights, when Toshi can come in play along with Kurtizi, it could be a big nightmare here for Execration. And despite them having the bad start for Hajizi, Omega, they're moving. As you said earlier, they're not playing passively, they're not playing defensively, trying to go for pickoffs. No, they're trying to make opportunities for themselves, which is what they need to do in this game here. Trust the lineup that they have, trust that this Kenji Carmilla will work. Oh, who already has 3 assists, by the way. Not exactly a bombastic start for the Carmilla, but we're seeing here the extra sustain that he can bring for himself, that frontline hold, as well as a bit of that control and damage. Coming in big here for those objective takes.
Yeah, who would have thought a Carmilla would be great at isolating a Benedetta? This is not the Renzio we're used to seeing, given it is just 5 minutes 30 seconds in, not even Lord Zone just yet. But here you can see Renzio is actually going toe-to-toe. Like, Kenji is making him work. Kenji is making Renzio actually pay attention to him. So, yeah, between these two, in an isolation play scenario, I think Renzio needs to be part of the fights more than Carmilla.
Yeah, but he's stuck in lane. Kenji's just way too much to handle for him here. And now, though, in the top lane, Renjo, gets picked off there with a help by Hajizi.
Speaking of the devil, and our camera just caught it on time. Now, looking at the gold here, it's about 3,000 ahead for Omega. Reptar, I'm guessing, man, is it too late for Execration? Has Omega found the room to weave in and out? Toshi with the wings by wings. There's 3 down bottom here, already committed. Kelra got the Zaman Force in. You see the edge of the sword there. Curtizi, he does have the real manipulation. He could use this little bush down south to find it. And, this is a tale as old as time. They're going 1v1.
Yeah, I like that flame shot love tap there that Omega just did, just to show the KLVJ, now you had a good start, but we're gonna stop that right now. We're gonna make it a little bit harder for you. And with the control Omega has on the map, it's not too late for Execration. But then right now we don't see them having an answer for Toshi's Farsa.
Yep, Charu's about to get bursted down. Well, they're gonna weather the storm. Farsa and Eve, what a beautiful combination. Down goes KLVJ, they're trading for Toshi. It's 2 for 1 so far. Renzio's feeling it now. Pops is Execute, gets 1, and they have to go back. I missed out on who took the turtle, but yeah, Hajizi stands. Couldn't have been a kill,
Yeah, no, it was Hajizi. You see the turtle buff on him there. He was able to retribution it away just on time. But again, it's like clockwork. Every time there's an objective, when Curtisi and Toshi are there in the area, boom, real world manipulation, feathered airstrike. It's a nightmare. It's raining down from the heavens, and Execration are doing what they can. It's a good punish, good turnaround play that they did, able to secure a few more kills there. They can keep that up. Even if they don't get the turtles, they have room for that punish plays. Despite the damage that they can do, they're glass cannons, Toshi and Curtisi. If they can avoid getting damaged, Execration, they can punish those two. Maybe even if they can, if Hajizi was unable to secure the turtle or the objective, punish him as well to stop the roll of his farm a little bit more. It's not too late for Execration. It's not impossible for Execration to come back from this.
Yep, it's a matter of, again, finding the window within the window. Omega knew exactly how to move in the early game to get to this point where they're ahead by 5, they're ahead by 4,000 as well. XP, I don't even want to ask. I think at least KLVJ is able to keep up with Hajizi, 11 and 11.
Yeah.
But right now, look at this. Kenji is isolating 2. Given there is a Hearthguard here, he can afford to do this. Now, I wonder... Yep. Etomax is also waiting for KLVJ's call. Like, he's pulling doubles.
Yeah, look at the sustain, the tankiness of Carmilla. Not that quite surprising, but surprising in the sense that we just really haven't seen her in a while. So I'm pretty sure there's some people there just suddenly Carmilla's back in their radar like, yeah, it's working.
Yeah, and approaching 10 minutes, I think we've only seen one team fight with Carmilla in it. Now hold up, Chakno about to get blown up here. Real manipulation, able to keep him in the box. Down goes the Popol and Koopa as Lord spawns. This is a good window for Omega to take advantage, an opportunity, but just the same, the map, wow, kudos to Execration. They're able to keep the map blue.
Yeah, but it is a 5k gold lead here for Omega, and again, great timing by Curtisi, showing why Blacklist International decided to ban the Eve for that matchup. He just knows the timings of that hero really well.
Yep. Oh, here's a fight waiting to happen up top. Kenji about to get blown up. He does. Flicker burned. That's going to be Omega caught out without real-world manipulation. This is Execration making the most of this window. Hayes waiting in the bushes, finds one. Oh, already hit by the combination. He got bit by an angry Popol. Now, Renzio gonna back out. KLVJ goes for the Phantom Execution. Gets exploded by Toshi with the help of a turret. That's a double. for Omega's marksman. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 for none in this current exchange. Kelra using the Zaman Force from underneath. He gets hit by the turret twice. Hajizi ends it. That's going to be 3 for none. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Lord that's as free as it's going to get for Omega.
A little bit too overconfident and a little bit too overeager was Execration to get those kills. It looked good for KLVJ, but then you're up against a Jawhead. Instant, just easily, just like that. Ejector, right under tower, gone. And then of course the response as well by Omega. Toshi, safe, distance, get a feathered dash strike locked him, got to secure a double kill for him. Again, Execration, they can come back for this, but not like that.
Yep.
They have to buy their time. They have to be careful. They have to make sure they know where even Farsa are if they want to be able to give Omega a hard time in fights.
This is crazy. One draws a square, the other a circle. It's ridiculous. And even a Farsa in the same lineup with this kind of range on a Granger. Plus you have a Jawhead chasing you out. I can only imagine what kind of nightmares Execration's living through right now. 3 to 11. Now we see the map actually shrinking. What surgical precision Omega has done so far in this 11-minute game. Lord, level 1. Given, marching down bottom. They are going to be trying to blow up these waves, and you see how all 3 waves at the same time are crashing down. This is prime Omega. All right, this is prime Omega. This is exactly where they want to be. Now Lord's going to whack away at this tier 1. Oh dear, 3 turret down bottom. Going to melt in a matter of seconds. They'll take it down. That's another bite onto Kenji. Now they're going to move on to mid. Real world manipulation. There's nowhere to go. Plus a feathered airstrike. Oh, Kelra gets blown up. That's going to be a little too late for KLVJ, but Etomax gets 1. They're going to cancel the heart guard, and just the same, they're going to move on. Next target up top. They do lose Haze. Oh, I think once bitten, twice shy, Reptar.
Yeah. Well, Omega should be really happy with that. None of their turrets are broken yet. And again, the power of this lineup. Look at that burst. Look at the zone out.
Oh, Chaknu. That's a Poplin Koopa. Not usually a Chaknu hero, but he's making it work despite it actually being against him. Reptar, how did we come to this, man? The Eve can burst down the dog, and then you also have the feathered airstrike. This is not a good game for the Poplin Koopa.
Yeah, this is nuts. Absolutely crazy. Despite them, of course, the numbers advantage of Execration having an extra hand on Koopa, the dog. It just goes down real quickly to the sheer burst, the sheer amount of slows that Omega can dish out here.
Yep.
And it's a version of the Eve and Chang Yu and Rebo connection we saw from Bren. But now it's a Farsa and Eve. Theoretically, we were thinking about it, but now seeing it in practice, it's crazy.
Oh! The circle and the square and the circle. Where do we go? Down the turret goes. Oh, look at this. Omega so confident, owning.
Yeah.
You know what? This reminds me of Signal Ultra's Siege Ball from earlier. But instead of basic attacks, it's just, ults.
Yeah, pure raw ability, and that doesn't have a lot of cooldown time even.
Nope, they can wait. Here we go. Oh, in goes Kelra. He has a shield, gets thrown out. Oh, now here we go. The damage might be too much. Renzio, he's looking low. Here, Heart Guard waiting in for Kelra. They go ahead. All right, so Execration, if they've timed their ults, they can survive.
Yeah, I think that was just mostly Renzo dealing the damage onto the main backline there of Omega. So that's something Omega has to watch out for. Haze's position here is going to be really key. He has to be there to toss away anyone. Does a lot of damage. We saw it deal, I think roughly it was 40% damage to Chaknu and Itomax. So again, yeah, as you said, not just the ults, just regular abilities will hurt. Rondo from the Grangers already dealing a lot of damage.
Yep.
And still, Hajizi deathless. The Execration cannot get close enough to Omega. But if that backline support cracks, if Eve, if Farsa go down, if Haze is not in the picture, it could be really bad for Omega. But then again, so many ifs. Execration, they're doing everything they can. They're absolute darnest to get into that backline.
Yep.
But Haze has just been a wall here, tossing everyone out of harm's way.
Or again, pulling him in like a vacuum and having the rest of Omega churn away. Ladies and gentlemen, coming back into the game. Oh my god, OMG. Omega 11,000 gold ahead. And at this point, I see that lead ever growing because there's nowhere for Execration to go.
Yeah, look at that. Full items already for Hajizi. Just locked in that Blade of Despair. Meanwhile, KelVJ's Lancelot still 2 items away from a full unlock.
At least this is some safe haven for you Execration fans. They still have the EXP down. Hold up, Toshi here, getting bullied in the backline by Chakno, and that's summon force by Kelra. They're getting pulled out of the Lord Pit. Now Kenji gonna bite it, because Kelra is gonna go for the kill. Chakno gets destroyed. Hajizi gets the kill. Now it's a 4v4. Where are they gonna go here? Looking at the ult, it's Cortese still with the real manipulation, but Renzio still has the Electo final blow. Hayes goes for the unstoppable force. They're not letting go. They want to continue this Lord fight.
Yeah, the Lord hasn't been restarted with going for it. Actually, no, Hajizi just started it now. Execration, no more inhibitors left, so they have to be careful with... it's the weird balance of do we contest this, do we manage the waves? They have relatively good wave clear, but Kelra is something Omega has to watch out for here. Empowered by Hard Guard really hurt.
Oh, KelVJ point blank. Feathered airstrike, real world manipulation, and Kelra zoning him out of any access to the Lord. Hajizi, monster kill already. Etomax is next target. Angela's not going anywhere. Renzio, second to the last member of the team left. Here comes Toshi, bangs by wings into the feathered airstrike, and it's just Etu, Max, gone actually. It's Chakno left. Oh, this might be all she wrote, Reptar. That's a wipeout. Omega Esports takes game number 1.